Rave reviews. Family Guy Episode 1 B-Swag is the most popular video on YouTube. It's true. And that's all thanks to you. And so we're back again, and we're here, me and Bulb, and we are going to be more Family Guy.
I'm the dog.
That's Brian from Family Guy. We're back here, it's Family Guy. We're sneaking around. Solid Snake, Metal Gear, Fruit. And I guess this is what prison is really like. I haven't been to prison, but someone you know very well, Bulb, has been to prison. So
What is that
maybe
smell?
we should ask her.
Like a fart from one of Cleveland's shoes.
I drank a gallon of laxative. Why isn't it
Why did you
working?
bring this up?
Huh? No, I'm just saying it's prison.
Yeah? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
they're
That's
gay.
the second most disturbing thing I've ever seen. Hi, I'm Brian, and this is
Oh.
the first of my interactive non sequiturs. Play
Oh,
successfully
is this
and I'll
a
turn
cutaway
invisible
gag?
For a short period of time. Thanks for listening.
Oh. Do it, Bulb. You can't lose.
Success.
Oh. Wow, that was fast. You got a Brian Griffin gold green token.
God, I wish I knew what lies ahead.
This is like a Harry Potter with a
Oh,
cloak.
fuck. I'm no longer visible.
So, we're here.
Why do we do these things to
Doing
each other?
Family Guy. We're here in the, I guess the Family Guy showers, and you know what? It's a great time.
You run faster
I
than
want
my
to talk
stepdad.
about something. I want to talk about the comments that we got on the first Family Guy YouTube video.
Yeah.
Because we got some
Attention
real
all officers.
ones.
Please
It's,
remember
if
to
you're
warm your
here
hands
and
before
you're watching
twisting
this
first.
video and
Thank
you
you.
have no idea who we are, first of all, I'm sorry.
Do you want the
Second
crown
of
or
all,
don't you?
I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad.
Yeah, this is for us.
Yeah, this is kindly, this isn't for you.
Ah.
But you know, we got some laughing emojis. We got some people saying that they were the first comment. Whether or not that's true, different story. And my question, I guess, for these new folk is: are you real?
After this, let's
Yeah,
go grab a
are you-
snack.
Yeah. Just sound off in the comments below if
Peekaboo,
you're a
I
real
see
person.
you.
Oh, it's a real
Um,
person. Speaking of.
Oh. Because sometimes it's hard to tell, you know, with all this AI nowadays. Dead
After
internet
this, let's go
theory,
grab a
you know? I just want to know that people are really enjoying our content, and we're not just getting clicks because we had Family Guy and
I
controversy in
got
the
you.
title.
You're it.
Yeah. Sound off in the comments if you're real. I know at least two of you are. I wonder why.
So,
After this, let's go grab a snack.
another thing I want to mention, just something that while we were setting up this recording, I was looking on
So the
hit
socioeconomic structure of
website
the streets
Twitter,
is what is responsible
also
for our
known as
situation.
X, and I saw this weird new app that I think people are going to try to start making a thing.
If you wanna
And
find
I
out who
joined
the
it
real
just to
father
see
of
what it
Seabreeze's
was. It's
puppy
called,
is, I need some clues.
what is this thing called?
Looks like
It is
Brooks was
called
here. This is
Cat BCC.
part- I wanna find out who the
And
real
what
father
it
of
is
Seabreeze's
it
puppies
is
I need some clues.
not completely out
Looks
yet,
like
but
Brooks
it is
was
a
here.
oh,
This is part
or,
of the police file on
sorry.
Seabreeze.
I saw Gore.
Yeah, Gore, my comfort character.
Yeah. But what it is it's basically, imagine famous people have a group chat, like just like a group chat, like on the text, and you get to like and comment, and maybe they'll see it. So, for instance, the one that I joined is a Survivor one. And yeah, it's stupid. So, like, the very first thing is, tell us something. One guy says, "Tell me something interesting about yourself," and then a two-time Survivor contestant says, "So excited to be here." And another person says, I was on 3 seasons," and then, you know, it's just like it's like it's the first day of class, and the whole incentive for people, I guess, to connect with this app is to see other people message about a show, and like That's it.
Huh.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, sounds weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I just saw it on Twitter because the person I follow was like, "You should totally join this if you're reading this. If you want to be a true Survivor fan." And it's like, "Well, I want to be that."
I definitely could have made it. Oh well.
And so like, here we have Sam Phelan from Survivor 47
Which
replying to
cabinet is
Tyson
that file in
Apostle
again?
saying, that certainly beats the basketball-sized huntsman spiders I spotted in Fiji with 1 heart and 6 laughing emojis and 2 comments by random people who have no response whatsoever from anybody else.
Somebody stealing.
So I don't get it, but hey, if this ends up being the new social media, if this is what all the kids are flocking to, I was on it first. I was there before it was even released. So, yeah, I'm pretty cool.
This is very scary.
What would Danny
Yeah,
Glover do?
this really is Metal Gear. Why are they so concerned over a dog? I mean, you are just a dog.
Another clue. Nice.
Which cabinet is that
I
file
guess
in
you're
again?
trying to escape prison right now? Is that what's happening?
I think so. I don't remember what happened last time. It's been a while since I've been home, guys. I went on a 10-day trip since last recording.
How was that, Bob? How was that?
I went to go see my wife. I had a great time.
Whose rules?
What was the best food you ate?
Heck, don't move, dirtbag.
It was probably,
I think that room exceeds maximum occupancy.
fuck, I'm trying to think. On Valentine's
And
Day,
if I
we
hid under
made some
this
pretty good
desk, they couldn't
steak.
see me at all.
Ooh, sounds yummy.
Yeah.
What would Danny Glover do?
She fucked that steak, dude.
Well, okay, now it doesn't sound quite as delicious to me.
It sounds even
But,
more yummy to me.
Somebody
Yeah.
stealing my water. They're crafty, I'll tell
I
you. It happens when you least
I
expect
want a
it.
steak. Steak is like it's something that you just can't get in college where I currently am. I haven't had a steak
Whose
in too
rules should I
long.
play by?
The closest I get is getting a steak
Heck, I'll
burrito
just
from
play by my
Chipotle,
own
and that's
rules.
not a joke.
Damn. That's a sad existence, Joey. I'm so sorry.
I get Chipotle once a week. It is my luxury meal. It is what I do to treat myself after a long week of hard work, because I get a Chipotle burrito,
I've
and then
never,
I get some
Another
salsa, and
clue.
then I shit my brains out the
Nice.
next day.
I've never had Chipotle.
I mean, you know, it's you know, it is.
It is.
I like it more than Taco Bell, which is probably sacrilegious to some people who may be watching this video, but I like it, but it's also more
Which
expensive.
cabinet is
and
that
it's,
filed in again?
you know, it's like the Gen Z thing, like the Gen Z thing. Oh yeah, eat Chipotle and
Attention
hot
all
chip
officers.
and
Please
watch
remember to warm
TikTok,
your hands before frisking purse. Thank you.
Did it.
but you know,
Oh, we're back to the
you
hospital.
win. Oh, is this Stewie Land again?
Now my ray gun does more damage.
Yes.
Soon.
Hey, son.
I
Give me some
remember.
help over here. The liposuction machines are leaking fat all over the place, and I'm trapped in it. I need 3 machine parts to fix it. Get them for me, and I'll be able to open the door for you.
That's
You know-
that's Cleveland's brother. Did you know? Oh, dude, this is.
Oh my god,
I can't stand
that
on
looks
this
like it
blubber.
controls
Makes for good sliding.
like a Stewie.
It controls like something we're very familiar with.
Oh, I forgot the little Pikachu balloon that Stewie has.
Yeah. Dude, when I
You
went
know,
back to work. Oh.
I have to wonder if Seth MacFarlane devised the plot of this video game himself,
Oh, for
or
sure.
if this was, you know, someone else. Because I feel like Seth MacFarlane's a gamer, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Did you see all those Mario cutaways?
Yeah, he loves Mario. He had the one princess in another castle.
Oh, to be the Lindbergh
Little
baby
Family
right
Guy
about now.
animation spectacular, and then he had when when Mario
I'm so
killed the
glad to see the
turtle.
nurses
Remember?
find something constructive to do with this mess.
Any Family Guys? Remember?
Hmm?
Turtle was gonna kill Stewie.
Oh my god, that's right, but then Mario got him.
Yeah, Mario got
All
him.
this loud. It's
And then
Lewis
there's
with
also
cooking again.
the one
that's
joke where
Have it then.
Peter Griffin in the Star Wars episode says the way to fix the ship is to do up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start for infinite lives. And it's like, only a gamer would know that reference.
Forecast for tomorrow. A few sprinkles of genius with a chance of doom.
So,
God, when
yeah.
I went back to work, this reminds me, I met a real Family Guy.
This place is lucky I'm saving my
That's Family Guy in real life.
One of my new coworkers is a big card game nerd.
Oh, okay.
He has apparently spent over $10,000 on cards.
Jesus.
And he's been playing for his entire life.
Is this like a Magic the Gathering guy?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
It's a magic
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, there's you know, we may be freaks in our own way, but that's a whole nother level.
He was telling me how he was teaching his kids to play Magic, and he bought them all
my
like
God.
their own like decks of their favorite things. Like his daughter likes unicorns, so he's like, yeah, I bought my daughter like a unicorn deck.
Hooray and such.
I bought like 3 cards for her.
Okay,
But,
how old is this guy?
I don't know.
Thanks
He
a lot,
looks
little
like he's
guy.
either 30 or
Door should
40.
be open now.
He's a dad. He has a wife. It's just
That's wild.
yeah.
I mean, I guess, you know, the one incentive to being a parent is to force your interests onto your children, but
Well, apparently they
Hey,
enjoy
Brad,
it. So
how long before you think you end up in here?
I mean, I'm sure when that's, you
A
know,
long time, unless I run into a baby with a ray
if
gun.
you
But
know
what are the
your
odds?
dad is shoving cards down your throat, eventually you're gonna get used to it. Stockholm syndrome. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of like what the like nobody
I'll tell you what's dead.
in our group spends that much money on one thing, really. I guess it'd be vinyl for me.
yeah, it's vinyl for you and Wednesday and Back Bass, and it's definitely figures for me and Jake.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair.
I wish
So,
I'd studied
yeah,
Shakespeare.
honestly,
So I'd have something
what
to quote before
$2,000 on
dying.
cards? You said
Like over 10,000.
10,000? Okay, well that's different. Yeah, I've definitely not spent even close to that
Come on in,
amount of money on
son.
vinyl, and I have a lot of them.
But once again, he's
I also
been
just
playing.
feel like if you're spending that much on cards, you're probably like some part of it is like, oh, this is gonna be a totally great investment for the future. You know, I can resell this Charizard for so much money, bro.
What am I supposed to do?
You know. This is a weird bubble. You go around.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's just that one. That doesn't work.
I mean, frankly, I just hate spending money in general.
I mean,
I'm cheap like
you
Mr.
will
Krabs.
see me again,
I
Stewie
hate it.
Griffin. Because I
Something
got
on
a few to pick
McDonald's.
up in the ICU.
Yeah, I mean,
Go away, Stewie.
I-
I'm hanging out with my boyfriend.
Okay, Meg. But no, I get all these, you know, vinyls and whatever, but, for the most part, like, that's all I spend my money on. Like, I don't splurge on food. Like I said, Chipotle is my luxury meal. I'm mostly just, like, deal with it. I'll wait, yeah, well, first of all, I don't have an income, so I guess I also am just waiting to get money to probably buy things. Like, you have a job now, Bulb. You probably have more money than you've had in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I went on a trip.
Yeah, you went on a trip.
I've gone on 2 trips. Except that other one I didn't have a job for.
Yeah, that's true. But you were able to reimburse, which I have not been able to totally do yet,
Yeah.
fortunately.
She did waive like all my food prices.
Yeah. That's a trait of a good wife, I think.
Man, what
What is happening?
Oh, I don't
This is-
know. I'm supposed to exit the morgue, but I can't.
Family Guy the video game is so difficult. Like, which ones have you been in? Which ones haven't you been in? I know you went in that one. Also, not all the buttons are pressable.
Yeah, the only one I haven't been in is this one.
Weird. It really feels like Lieutenant Surge Type B, where you just trial and error it until eventually you get to the right spot. Is this it? Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Finally, the way out.
Oh?
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
Undead
Now
baby.
you gotta kill him.
Punch him in the head.
I'm not saying, like, this doesn't look like a necessarily great video game, but, you know, it's Family Guy, so, I mean, who knows what you'd expect, but this does make me wonder, what's like a puzzle or something in a video game that you got stuck on for a really long time, if there is one?
I can answer this question with something that you were there for. Do you remember when we were playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Yes.
There was a very specific
No, it
section-
was Creature from the Krusty Krab,
Creature
right?
from the Krusty Krab, thank you, sorry.
Yeah.
You remember that portion where you're Patrick in the train room?
In the train room.
There was like a room with like a bunch of trains.
Come on, you apes. Press
I
those
don't know
lines.
where-
Oh, yes, I do,
Yeah, do you remember me getting stuck in for like an absurd amount of time?
I do,
2
yeah.
episodes length even.
Yeah. That's lost content, but maybe it wasn't meant to be found. I'll give you one. I guess this isn't really a puzzle, but it is a mini game, so it's close enough. In Mario and Luigi's Bowser Inside Story, a great video game. There's this one part after you beat the beach world, where you have to beat this carrot mini game with a wiggler. And you have to make the carrot pieces go down, and it's like a puzzle. And I got so stuck on that for so long, it was ridiculous. Literally years, because I was just a stupid, dumb baby who could, you know, do RPG but couldn't do puzzle.
Damn, I hate these last-minute additions.
Yeah.
I have a funny story with that, in which I would just hand the DS off to my mom so she would play it every single time.
How ironic. Angel
I tried to
Mercy
do that
is
with
Angel Death.
my brother, but he eventually just got pissed off at me. My very first memory of
I was
me
gonna ask her out
playing
later.
video games, which is also one of my first memories of being alive, is playing hit game Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
I
for
don't remember her
Nintendo
being on the
64,
list.
and
well,
being like
no
literally
trouble
2 or
being-
3 years old and not knowing what the buttons on the controller did. And so, like, I would get to the main menu, and I'd be like, I don't know where to go. And then I'd get my
The
brother from
hell's wrong
downstairs
with
and be
this
like,
thing?
help me get to
Come
the
on,
characters
die
list.
already.
And he'd be like, whatever, Joey. And then I'd get there, and then I would be like, I don't know how to pick a
last-minute
character.
additions.
And I'd go back
Splendid.
downstairs, and
This calls for
I'd
a
be like,
sexy
hey, help
party.
me out. It'd be like, stop
Sexy
asking
party.
me for things. Oh, this is like the GIF. I know this one.
Yes!
You did it!
I did it! Success!
Yes!
I have a very similar story to that, in which
Thanks to this pill, I shall have no trouble breathing
wait,
inside the fat man's body. All right, let's get small.
Are we Bowser's Inside Story? I think we are.
Lois? Oh, what the hell happened? All I remember is Mr. Belvedere was there, and I remember something whacking me in the head. Belvedere! That's it! Mr. Belvedere has kidnapped my family and for some reason wants me dead. Well, I'll have to
He
destroy
made
you,
Rodney
Peter's
you
a little
evil,
weird.
crafty nanny or butler or
It's not like
whatever kind of
Fortnite.
thing you had going on there. Nice try, Belvedere. Thinks he can just take me out with one of his brainwashed henchmen disguised as a nurse? Well, it's gonna take a lot more than that to keep me from getting back Lois and Brian and Chris and Stewie and I wanna say Russ?
I really feel like I'm watching Family Guy right now.
Yeah, when I played Pokemon Black and White for the first time, as a very little baby, I did not know that X opened up the pause menu.
Oh.
So
and you just played it without. Yeah. I think you told me this story.
Yeah, I would play Pokemon Black and White as far as I could, and then close the game, and then I would reopen it and play the game from the beginning again.
Funnily enough, I actually have an extremely similar story to you. Back when I was in like 2nd grade, maybe 3rd grade, during lunch, one of our teaching assistant, she would bring like her son's original Game Boy, and one of us would get to play each lunch, and I got it every time because I wanted it.
Playing a beat 'em up?
And it had 2 games. It had Kirby's Dream Lands, and it had Pokemon Red. And
the side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like how we run. I don't know. I don't know if Kirby's Dream Land has a saving mechanic. I don't think it does because it's such like a short game. It might, but. Pokemon Red definitely does, but I didn't know that, and so I just never saved the game, and I just went as far as I could in like the 15-minute lunch period or whatever I had to see how far I would get. I think the furthest I got was like Viridian Forest, but that's it. And I picked Charmander. I figured out Charmander, even though Bulbasaur was my favorite guy.
Fuck yeah.
Charmander's the best for getting through the early part.
So much better than Eve, really.
But yeah.
Damn these mimes and their invisible walls!
It's like a gamer reference. Yeah, no, I'm stupid, and I was then too.
I'm still stupid.
The most frustrating game I was stuck on was Mario Party DS. Because in the story mode of Mario Party DS, the thing about it is you have to win a game of Mario Party, which is easy enough. A baby can do that if you get lucky enough. But then what you have to do is you have to beat a boss fight. And in the very first world, the very first boss fight is a Piranha Plant, because the plot of the game is you get shrunk down and you're like the size of an ant. So now Piranha Plant is really scary. And what it is you have to like catch like little fruits or whatever and then throw them in Piranha Plant's mouth and it'll blow up. But the thing is, you have to like mash really hard in order not to get sucked up by the Piranha Plant. And it was so tough for me as somebody who, as fans of the channel know, I am really bad at mashing. You can only imagine how bad I was at mashing when I was 6-7 years old. To the point where I tried to get my brother to help, and he was so sick of my shit. He's always said no. And then I tried to get my friends at school to help me, but they're also like 6 or 7 years old, so they can't do it either. So I was stuck on that until I was like, I don't know, maybe like 12. It was a long time.
How do you headbutt?
Well, what is the Peter Griffin headbutt?
It's telling me it's a headbutt move to destroy vehicles, but it's not telling me how. Oh,
there's a moves, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, that's the only one I was missing.
Do it one more time. Yeah.
I feel tougher
And
than
you get a
Steve Austin's left leg.
Whoa.
Dude, he's Sanji.
Spin. Why is Peter Griffin doing this?
Ups or down?
Because he's sick. Well,
the
Mr.
top 10 times Peter
didn't-
Griffin went too far. Oh, I
Mr.
hope the
Bill-
final boss in this game is the
Hey,
chicken.
stop it!
It's the chick. Oh,
You
that's gotta
bastard!
be real.
Or at least a boss fight. You can't not have the chicken. Oh, we're just doing this. Yeah, let me look at some other video games. Most of the games I played when I was young, I got stuck on at some point.
You know what else you
Yeah.
can't see? Writing on the wall. Vaudeville's dead.
Got stuck on Phineas and Ferb DS. It's a game that requires a lot of reading when I was a kid.
Well, that's the game's fault. I don't know what it expected. I remember I also got stuck on Pokemon Black and White, but for a different reason. Not because I didn't know there's a saving function. I actually made it through the whole game up until basically the final boss fight, which is the fight against Ed, where he has the legendary Pokemon. And so I had somehow made it through the game, despite basically having no Pokemon that were good. I had my starter and like nobody else. And then I used my Master Ball or whatever on Zekrom. And I think for whatever reason, I decided to send away to the box one of my stronger Pokemon because I didn't realize there's going to be a fight immediately after. And because of that, it was a very difficult fight, and I could not do it. And I had to get not my brother, who I normally ask for help, but my oldest brother, who like hadn't played Pokemon in like 5 years, to help me out. And he it took him like an hour, and he said to me, Joey, you have a really fucked up team, or something like that. And like, you're bad at this game, and that made me cry in real life. And I won't be okay.
Wow.
It's true. It's true. More Metal Gear.
Guys, I think next time we'll do even more stealth.
Yeah.
Man, I hate doing inventory. Some
Yeah.
of that stuff really creeps me out.
Yeah.
We'll be back.